Welcome back to channel SciTech. In this I'm going to do the CPU throttling test comparison between the iQOO 7 versus ROG Phone 3. So which phone has got what type of CPU throttling results, that's what I'm going to exactly demonstrate in this video. And during this time I'm not using any kind of ultra game mode. There is no X mode. I'm not enabling it. So without using X mode and without using ultra game mode, if you try to do the CPU throttling, how will the phones perform in terms of the temperatures and in terms of the throttling as well? That's what my main idea of making this video. Don't worry, I'll try to do the another video recording the X mode and using the ultra game mode, because we need to know in two different categories what is happening with the temperatures and with the performance levels. So first thing, so I did clear everything from the background applications. There's no background applications running at this moment. And let's open the CPU throttling application. So whenever you open some of the applications, the X mode will be automatically gets on. I need to disable that. So I did disable the X mode and there is no game genie, nothing enabled at this moment. And same thing for the iQOO 7 as well. So there is nothing enabled at this point. And both are running exactly same 100 threads for 15 minutes of time. And both are having really good battery at this moment. As you can see, close to 90% battery as well. That's kind of another thing. And at the moment the temperatures in both phones 30 degrees and 30.8 degrees. That's kind of exactly same. So it's kind of very good start for me. So both are completely same temperature. So Snapdragon 865 plus and Snapdragon 870 chipset. So this is going to be really very interesting, friends, just to check temperatures. And in my room there is no AC, there is no cooler. My room temperature is only 29 degrees at this moment. As you can see, 29 degrees. There is no cooler, there is no AC, friends. So try to understand. And same brightness I'm trying to use in both phones. And now let's start the test. So 1, 2 and 3. So here we go. So without any X mode, without any ultra game mode, nothing enabled. And I need to take a look at the graph, and I need to even observe the temperatures. So how is the temperatures maintaining during this time? So they'll try to increase little by little. So as you can see, they are gradually increasing, 31 and 31. And you can see the scores as well. They're slightly kind of very close to each other. In fact, the ROG Phone 3 slightly sometimes it's kind of going above. But this is without X mode, friends. Just imagine if you use X mode, how will be the performance. But I need to think even about the throttling as well. So stay tuned for those videos. Don't worry. I'll let you do everything all together in within short amount of time to get a clear idea. And again, I'll be back after some time just to check the CPU throttling results. So finally, friends, the 15 minutes time has been over, and after 15 minutes of time, you can see the temperatures between both phones. So one thing I did observe, the ROG Phone 3 didn't increase much higher temperatures during the process of CPU throttling. It did not increase, but iQOO 7 was able to maintain that kind of performance, gradually decreasing, but the temperature is only 2 degrees higher than the ROG Phone 3. That's one thing which I did observe during this process. And you can see the highest score reached 3,37,000 and 3,40,000 in the ROG Phone 3. This without using any kind of X mode. No X mode. And average score and the minimum score you can clearly see, and the graph you can see it's slightly throttled up to 81% and 90% in the iQOO 7 device. The CPU throttling results keeps on changing, friends, from time to time, because yesterday when I did the CPU throttling test in the ROG Phone 3, I think it showed about close to, let me show you exactly, 91% or 92, yes, 92% showed yesterday, as you can see. So after doing multiple times, we'll be able to understand what is the performance in this phone. But I do know about the iQOO 7 device because I did spend a lot of time with this phone. It doesn't matter how many times you do the CPU throttling in this device, you can actually expect every time close to in between 80 to 90% in this device. Always the graph will be like this only. You won't get any kind of red indication, nothing. Not even once I saw any kind of red indication in the iQOO 7 device. That's the thing which I do know, but I need to test a little bit kind of more in the ROG Phone 3. So stay tuned for those videos in case if you're interested. But temperature wise, slightly ROG Phone 3 did not increase much higher temperatures. That's another thing which you can definitely notice in my testing. As you can see, always 2 degrees will be lower in the ROG Phone 3. I'll take you to the Genshin Impact gameplay side by side. That's a real good game, so we will be able to get to know how is the temperature as well. So stay tuned for those videos in case if you're interested. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.